Hey guys, how's it going? This is Daenerys Lewis here with Words Worth Listening page. The topic we're going to speak of today is going to be about um, how kids can make money and how they can go about doing so. Um, we all go through the phase in life growing up in the aspect of looking for money and how we can go about doing so. And that's a true fact. I mean, we all grew up and we either try to do a lemonade stand, um, doing chores around the house. There's always a way for kids to make money, but um, obviously kids nowadays are growing up in an environment that's more technology based. So they have they'll have the search engines and all the information to see how they can get money at their age. And I've growing up, the way I came up with money were a little bit different. So if I could give advice in regards of how people can go about it nowadays, it'll be a more of an informational based aspect to help kids out. Um, excuse me, but one way that you can get money as a kid, um, if you have a brother, sister, if you're friends, or whatever your situation is, I would recommend babysitting. Is one of the top choices. Mainly because babysitting also brings in the aspect of showing that you're brings leadership at a really young age. Shows them gives them responsibility of caring for another life. So they're more responsible to make sure whatever they're doing for that life that they're protecting in regards of babysitting is the same thing that they're doing for themselves to help themselves out as well. It goes both ways. So babysitting is a pretty good aspect. I've well, babysitting is something that I found in the past worked out best for me. Worked out with my nephews and nieces. Growing up as an uncle, so I'm family, so my family really didn't pay me. But if I were to come to other people's kids, babysit them as a big brother or whatever the aspect may have been, I would have been paid in regards to the babysitting I was doing. Um, Second one, I would be saying lawn care, mowing lawns. My mom always recommended me and always gave me her friends and coworkers numbers to mow their lawns to help them keep their lawn better. And I would say mowing lawns a good way is what going about it as well. I would believe when I was a kid, I was making about $20 an hour, which is more than most adults make. And I was making that as a kid. So, and that's just taking me personally taking my time to mow a lawn and stay in the shade since I'm kind of brown, so I don't really want to get too dark. Um, Besides that, I would say there's babysitting, lawn care, and I would say the next one would be doing chores because even when you grow up, despite whatever age you're going to be that you're looking at this video as a kid, you want to keep the living areas and living quarters you have to share with yourself and with the others. You want to make sure they're clean. So chores, if you can get paid while doing chores and convince your parents that hey, I'm irresponsible at this age, give me incentive to gain the leadership skills towards cleaning, because cleaning is actually a very vital thing you'll need to cherish and please take with you in life. I'm coming from a house of 13 roommates. I'm a college kid. I have 13 roommates. We have 4 floors, 5 girls, 8 guys, and at the house I currently moved out, but that was my previous establishment. Um, Cleanliness wasn't I don't want to say it wasn't a big factor for most kids. I cleaned out my area, but I can't say majority of some of my roommates did the same as well. So cleanliness is a thing that I hope that most people can truly take them to themselves. But there's some people out there in the world that really cleaning their living quarters aren't up to par as most. But that's another story. That's another time. So those are the top three things I have to say for kids. How they can create currency for themselves for whatever age they are. Because obviously there's an age limit in regards to what people can work. I started my first job at 15 years old. I worked for Dairy Queen for 3 years. So my birthday present for my birthday were actually applications for a job. 2 weeks later, I had the job, and I worked that job throughout high school. Had a good job. Dairy Queen was a good place for myself. I learned a lot from at a really early age and the responsibilities of managing school and working, and with family life. And I was a wrestler in high school as well, so Managing those four things was a thing I actually grew up. So me going to college was the same aspect of me just going to school again, just in a different aspect, which is college. So um, you'll learn those things at those early ages in regards of what you'll discover for currency. So hope if you feel like this video could help anyone out, just leave a comment below on what you felt like I can touch base on. I'll have this link to my website in regards of other choices. I have multiples. I have pretty good paragraphs in regards of all of the jobs. Those are the top three main ones that I did personally, and there's a whole list on my website I'll have listed as well down below. Click share, like, or post this on anything. I mean, if you guys feel like this is beneficial, thank you for your comments. And if you're looking for me to touch base on something else, by all means, go below and leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching this again. This is Daenerys Lewis.